Double greens in the air for the first time.
Liam Martin poked his nose to the inside, couldn't make it work. Now he and Paul Klager make contact off of turn number 2, and that stacks up everybody from second on back. Problems for Gledhill in 3.
I don't know how everyone missed him. That was a good bit of driving by everyone behind Eric Gledhill. Trying all over again, green flag out. Complete restart as the Hurricane. Hannah Farrell leads the pack down through 1 and 2, side by side behind her.
Wow, did they fan out through 1 and 2, had to funnel down again into 3 and 4. Brandon Merle 360 keeps on going, nobody collected.
Little hip check there on Travis Hofstetter that he placed on Shane Stickle, and they keep going as well. What a great bit of driving by everyone so far.
Little bit of a bobble in 1 and 2, just a couple of ripples going into the turn that seems to be upsetting these cars. At the front, Paul Klager out in front being chased by Hannah Farrell.
Klager, Farrell, and Costa right now, the top 3 in this one, with Liam Martin and Derek Lemaire 4th and 5th. And oh, Lemaire got down into Johnny Miller, who then gets hit on the top wing there.
Awkward contact. Looking for racing room, battling with Jesse McDonald right behind Shane Stickle in the 39 and the 3B of Blaine Barrow. Oh, one into the wall off of 4. That's Josh Hill. He gets collected with Shane Stickle, Jesse McDonald, Blaine Barrow, and Jesse McDonald with a hard flip down the front straightaway, and that will bring out a red flag once again.
Back to the green flag. Klager, Farrell, and Costa will lead them down into the corner.
Why did they all run the bottom? It's like a roller coaster down there. We've watched lap after lap. They keep going back to it, and the cars bounce all over the place.
Side by side for second. Costa will shoot to the outside of the Hurricane. Hannah Farrell takes second away. Again, they continue to go down in the bumps in corners 1 and 2 as BJ Christie a little slow off of 2 that time. Liam Martin with the nose wing collapsed on his car, but he stays up there running in that 3rd spot. White flag coming out for Paul Klager in the Snyder Electric 1A. He is the all-time winningest Mod Light driver here at Ohsweken Speedway with 9 victories. He's about to notch his very first crate sprint car win. Off of corner 4 he comes. Checkers come out. Paul Klager, the Beamsville Bullet, will shoot into Mr. Transmission victory lane.
Nick Sheridan going to roll home second in the 45. Rounding out the podium is Liam Martin in the 29.
For the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstocks, they're already 4 wide, heading down to corner number 1.
Things look a little smoother down through turn number 1 with that bit of work that was done on the racetrack. 4 wide, 2 rows deep down the back straightaway. Blake Bonbury is the one car that I know as I'm getting the heck out of here. He bites the brakes down into 3, regroups to mount a charge again.
Aaron Rowitzki gathering up the number 4 machine as he got all sideways down on the front stretch. Great racing action all through the pack, and getting a look there from the corner 2 perch, you can just see it. 2, 3, 4 wide racing all over as Blake Bonbury has problems in 3.
I believe he's got a flat right front tire on the 24 machine, and he's going to get a yellow because we've got a hood of a race car on the front straightaway. Aaron Rowitzki with a flat right rear in that 4 car. Yellow flag is out. Go fast. He's lost all of the hood pins on that 11 machine. Look at the hood when he comes up to speed. That hood is going to flip right up and over. Go fast headed off to the pits in that number 11 machine.
Well, we'll try it again now with 2 laps in, 18 to go for the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstock Division. Dickey and Bazine side by side for the top spot down the backstretch.
Wow. Rulofs in the 6R. On the inside, Logan Schwedick in the middle. Up on the high side, it's Ryan Dinning in that number 8. They battle for the 4th position. Kenny Sargent comes down the front stretch with a big head of steam in that 25.
Jim Lampman digging on the bottom in that orange Camaro. Draws up alongside the Monte Carlo of Chris Dickey. And you've got that Trans Am of Mark Bazine on the outside line. And Mark's really got that Burger Barn 21X hooked up here tonight. He's been good since the heats. Now as they battle it out for the lead here, Coming down will be 11 laps to go here for the Middleport Mechanical Thunderstocks.
Chris Dickey driving with a lot of confidence. He'll hold the lead at the stripe. They go down into 1 and 2. Bailey on the bottom, Lampman in the middle. Now Bailey with a good run off of 2. He's going to try to slide up in front of Lampman. Leaves Lampman nowhere to go. That worked out well for Chris Dickey.
Cross flags go up in the air. 10 in, 10 to go. Dave Bailey had to make his way through the B main tonight, and he's already at the front halfway through this one. Jim Lampman tucked back in second. Chris Dickey running third. Bazine now has some company, and Ryan Dinning up there in the top 5 as the caution flag will fly. Kyle McKenzie will bring out the double flags. 2 laps left to go for Dave Bailey over Jim Lampman, Logan Schwedig, and the Beagle machine out. Oh, hard compact for Van der Zanden, and impact over there for Van der Zanden and Liverance.
White flag, 1 more lap to go as Dave Bailey leads him down the front straightaway. Schwedig and Lampman close quarters racing down into 1.
Here comes Schwedig trying to catch the man to beat in this division. Dave Bailey in that Brewster Baker, number 49, goes down into corner 3 for the final time. Schwedig's going to have one more chance.
Gives it a good run on the bottom. Can't get the power down. He's going to have to settle for second. Lampman third. Beagle fourth. Bazine holds off Hoskins to round out the top 5.
They all rumble, bumble, stumble down through 1 and 2. Jamie Turner, your leader. Holly Porter in that second spot. And Jim Hoopinen right there in tow in the top 3.
Clean opening lap for these 360 sprint cars. Jamie Turner hanging on to the lead while Jim Hoopinen and Holly Porter battle for second. And wow, Hoopinen sailed it into turn 3.
Off of corner 4 they come. Jim Hoopinen in that Steyrs Racing number 0. This is his 3rd feature race in that car. Second here at Ohsweken. He's running in the runner-up spot. He'll make the challenge down low at 3.
Looks to the inside of Jamie Turner for the lead. He'll squirt by on the bottom and take that spot down the front stretch.
Jim Hoopinen set sail in corner number 1 already. Catching the back part of the field is Kevin Pauls directly in front of him. But Jamie Turner has that Charlie B. Honey, number 11, hooked up tonight. That number 11 machine solidly right there, keeping pace with Jim Hoopinen. And now Scott Kruder's into the mix. A 3-car fight for the second spot. Jamie Turner back to 5th.
Those are some heavy hitters. Second on back to 4th. Curtis Gartley to the inside in the 45. 1 up the racetrack in 3 and 4.
That was Scott Berg. He gathers it back up. We stay green flag racing. Curtis Gartley slows it down to the infield, and it looks like he is done for the night with Jim Hoopinen working to the outside of Dan Nanakoke. This time by, he'll complete lap number 8. We're back on it. 8 laps complete, 12 to go.
Wow, Dylan Westbrook noses to the inside of Mac DeMann. Couldn't make that stick. DeMann will get around the lap car of Slider. Now Westbrook looking to the outside. He's going to lose that spot to Scott Kruder.
Wow, what a move as he shoots by Scott Kruder, who got all bent up there in corner number 4. Kruder goes back by him on the inside line. He'll go wheel to wheel down the backstretch with Dylan Westbrook a slight advantage.
Mac DeMann working the bottom of the racetrack, and boy, oh boy, that car is evil as we reach the halfway of this 20-lap feature event.
Hoopinen gets by the lap car of Kevin Pauls. Here comes Mac DeMann working the inside line, but I'll tell you what, Jim Hoopinen's got this car hooked up strong tonight.
Looks to me that 3 and 4 is definitely to Jim Hoopinen's advantage. 1 and 2 seems to be a bit of a draw right now. They're both running about the same speed through 1 and 2, but Mac DeMann showing the nose again to the inside of Jim Hoopinen.
2 more cars pull into the pit area as Kevin Pauls and Dan Nanakoke now have gone to the pit area. As Mac DeMann now shoots into the inside and into the lead. Gets by Jim Hoopinen as they get into some heavy traffic.
Steve Lyons slowed there, and that really affected Jim Hoopinen's line. As now Mac DeMann going up the racetrack. Hoopinen going to the bottom. Hoopinen trying to retake the lead.
Wow, what a battle, and I think Mac DeMann may have briefly brushed the wall in the backstretch. Hoopinen back to the top spot, leads across the line, and Mac DeMann hard into the wall on the front stretch.
Has a flat right front, guys. He blew out the right front.
DeMann rides the concrete. We are still under green. Now the yellow flies. Should this race be called right now? Where does Mac DeMann finish?
Good question.
He'll be the last car in the lead lap.
Yeah, that's the right way to do it. Double checkered flag in the air, and I believe I saw Jim Hoopinen pumping his fist behind the wheel. That's got to feel good for the veteran driver